No. Okay. So, yeah, yesterday, yeah, I saw the Peanuts movie. Yeah, I've been wanting to do this close all year, and I can say I, for one, loved it. I absolutely loved it. So, the new tens have been a really good decade for animated films so far, and this is definitely no exception to that, since I really don't get why some people claim that it's going to have no ambition, because, in my opinion, the world of Peanuts doesn't really need all that much ambition, and that's it's because it's simply an idea that has endured for so much time, and given how a film commemorates 50 years of the Child on Christmas, as well as the 65 years of the original comic strip on which it's based, and I think the reason why it works, in my opinion, is because not just the film itself, but also the original shorts and comic strips, is because we very much see ourselves, in Charlie Brown and the others. I mean, since we have been through all these situations in some way, shape, or form, it's simply a work that took childhood as long as you want it to be, and for that reason, I definitely think it's the polar opposite of the live action Alvin and the Chipmunks films, that rather than trying to just wrap itself up with everything that's popular nowadays and the most toilet humor on that sense, this one actually tries to genuinely see things through the eyes of a child and life and mind, humor, and heart based on that, since the characters all there, which include Charlie Brown himself, Linus, there's Lucy, Sally, and many others. That's Snoopy. I think, of course, there's still many elements that remain. So those are some of the best gags. That's the kite, such as the classic kite eating tree. Snoopy being being a budding novelist, and was a one flying ace. Managing playing the villain herein, and that's and Lucy offering things like I could help for just nickel a session, and we have Cherry Bouncer pining for the red hair girl while falling over her chewed up pencil. I am very pleased how they not only managed to do the story so well, so faithfully, since Schultz's children co-wrote the script, the presentation is incredible, since it has a very unique 2.5D effect there, which actually managed to open with and include some of the original sketches, but also show how it manages to not incorporate elements of classic shorts, but also update for a new generation. That's textures are great in this one. Also, how the energy it has in all these scenes is fantastic. Given how all the scenes are running around, but they're dancing, in also in the games. So you can actually see all the materials that the environments and the constructs are made out of that. Now, given how it was all produced on this $99 million budget, it just manages to capture that whole timeless feel and look of the original things. Since means that's a visual feast, is to be sure. Or that's also, man, and the characters definitely ones we can all relate to. That's also Pepper and Patty being very boisterous, but much to the dismay of her loyal but dogged best friend Mercy, still addressing her as Sir quite often, and that's definitely why I think this definitely is a really good film. It's definitely worth seeing in with your children, as well as to go by yourself, by a child and you, in a sense. That's definitely how it can work, since definitely can appeal to both children and adults alike. I think that is how definitely what Charles would have wanted, and also Melendez, rest their souls. I mean, the only real flaw is there's some occasional modern pop songs inserted in there, a couple scenes. Might date it in a few years, but they did also include the classical music and also the old standards as well. Since Chris Beck did a very good job adapting them in this film, so I would definitely recommend seeing this film, since it's definitely gonna be one that's gonna be tried for years to come. Irene is being has started before, so I'm also going to be talking about some funny attractions, and you can tell by my shirt, my Sith poster still hanging up on the wall. Well, they definitely still making good use of Star Wars promotion, since not only of the first trailer we saw about a year ago, but also the one that got uploaded about a month ago. I'm doing a football game. I still have a video waiting to go out, but my editing software is still acting weird, hence why I'm still recording this video on YouTube setup. And also the Japanese trailer, and also TV's also gave us some more footage to work with, since Studio has a taste what in for it, but overall able to make great use of Mystery Box seemed to be one of his more notable motifs, that he doesn't give us too many specifics, but he just gives us some clues what we're in for and mess with our expectations a bit, which quality I like with him. I'm not going in particular order this time, since it's kind of like when I got back last night. I haven't really collected myself on how good the film was coming out, so. But yes, I mean, there's another good anime film coming out, Good Dinosaur from Pixar, which definitely going to prove to be another big hit for them, since Inside Out, definitely one of the best anime films seen this year, since I just got my Blu-ray copy. I haven't put away right now, but I can really parlay the whole thing, since it's pretty much a whole family adventure film, and the usual blend of humor and heart as well, but also spectacular animation. And I think after I see that film, I may have a Pixar-thon on if I can get my song working again. If I was going to do that, and which I probably will, I want to do the films I have not reviewed yet. So that means no Cars 2, no Monster University. Going to be doing Brave all the way back to the original Toy Story, made by the year the original theatrical release dates. It's in order when it first came out. And also Mockingjay Part 2. The final trailer is still very explosive, and also both the cast was director plans to one. The director admitted it's going to be like a war film. That's I could definitely see that, since very impressive given how 10 years ago they made all these low-budget Saw movies, Lionsgate. And I'm also going to be rebooting Power Rangers, as I explained before. I may make another video about that, address the casting. Bottom line, I was there when the whole thing began a few years ago, so I'm glad I'll be there when it ends, man. And the last one, which is I'm admittedly not looking forward to, is a remake of The Jungle Book. I can understand that they may want to reintroduce some of the darker elements from the original story in there, but frankly, I think this one looks a bit too dark in my opinion, since, look, I like those kind of stories much as the next guy, but even I have my limits. Because, for the life of me, I can describe Jungle Book as many things, but one that I cannot describe as an action movie, since Mowgli is not actually hero anymore than Peter Pan was, since that new Pan, thank goodness that bombed. I mean, I don't think anyone's going to be making a Peter Pan movie like that again. And so, and be that as it may, it's really something, because I like John Favreau as a director, since with like Swingers, Iron Man, especially, they've made a point of kind of in it, but I personally can't see the orangutans, which were kind of mischievous in both the book and the film, as villains. And Ka. Apparently, he's going to be a villain again, or should I say, she's going to be a villain again, since, yep, Ka's a girl in this version. Since I've made a little secret of how much I admire Scarlett Johansson as an actress and a person, but I'm not sure I would want her as Ka anymore, as it were to be in Ghost in the Shell, which I had no comment on the latter one, but can wait for now. And anyway, well, I have to say for now. If you've seen the movie, feel free to let me know what you think. And if you enjoyed it, that's good. If you haven't seen it yet, then I recommend you do. Then I plan seeing Spectre Veterans Day weekend, since I heard it was pretty good, but I just will see since James Bond's to pick some aliens, and I'll definitely keep trying to get my software working again. And since I got a lot of stuff coming out, and I'll definitely talk to you all later.